Just to get an idea, how many of you heard about my work and the legal actions that I brought? Okay, more than half. So that gives me an idea. Well, my name is Dr. Orly Taitz. I'm both a licensed attorney here in the state of California and licensed as a doctor of dental surgery. And I've been working very hard this last year and a half, on one hand working as a dentist and financing my work in legal field, in the field of protecting your constitutional rights. And I'm also married. I'm a mother to 3 sons. My children went to public schools here in the state of California. And I'm the president of Defender Freedoms Foundation that is devoted to preserving your constitutional freedoms. Ladies and gentlemen, as far as I know, I'm the only candidate who legally can be your candidate for the position of the Secretary of State, and I'll explain why. And also, I'm the only candidate that have proven that has substance for this position. First of all, in order to be the candidate for any position, actually, from a party here in the state of California, you have to be registered with this party for at least a year. There is one other declared candidate, Mr. Damon Dunn. I didn't hear his speech. He was early in the morning, and he is a famous football player, and I'm sure he's a great football player. The problem is that he was registered as a Democrat for 10 years. The very first time that he changed affiliation and voted as a registered Republican was last year in May, 2009 May election. And therefore, according to the rules of the state of California, he legally cannot be a Republican candidate on the ballot. A complaint was forwarded to the registrar of voters, and unless there is some fact that came from nowhere, he cannot legally be your candidate. Second reason, in terms of substance. In terms of substance, Mr. Dunn has not done a thing, absolute zero on the issue of constitutional rights and voting. I worked for a year and a half, 24/7, 365 on this particular issue. I've been elected a delegate to the Continental Congress 2009, worked for 2 weeks on Articles of Freedom with the Continental Congress. I just came from Nashville, Tennessee, from Tea Party Convention. I marched on Washington with the Tea Party Patriots. I've done 31 trips all over the nation on my own dime and promoted the issue of constitutional freedoms and the issue of cleaning up massive election fraud that we have seen during 2008 election. Why am I saying massive election fraud? Well, the problem is that secretaries of state, as of late, did not do their job. Maybe it has to do with the project that was funded by George Soros called Secretaries of State Project, and I believe our current Secretary of State, Democrat Deborah Bowen, is the protege and the beneficiary of this project. Years ago, Secretaries of State checked the credentials of the candidates on the ballot. We had a very famous case of Cleaver v. Jordan, where a Freedom Party candidate has sued Secretary of State Frank Jordan, who removed Eldridge Cleaver from the ballot for being ineligible. He checked his birth certificate. He did his job. And as a result, Eldridge Cleaver was removed from the ballot. He filed a complaint with the Supreme Court and lost. This past election, Deborah Bowen, Democrat, did not do her job. I have demanded administrative hearing. She did not do her job. She did not check the credentials of Mr. Obama. And therefore, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure many of you know that I was called by the media the Queen of the Birthers and Queen Bee of the Birthers, because I have filed 13 legal actions all over the nation. I am currently representing over 200 high-ranked members of U.S. military, going up to Major General. I'm representing Ambassador Alan Keyes. I'm representing state representatives and state senators from all over the nation. Currently, I have a case in Washington, D.C., and on Monday, I'm expecting a response from the Chief Judge of the District of Columbia, Royce Lambert, on my application to speed this process. So please, I'm the only candidate that will make a difference for you. Vote for me, Orly Taitz, for Secretary of State. Thank you.